There are a lot of delicious foods out there that actually taste pretty good. And the best part is you can eat them as much as you want without worrying about your diet. That's right, there are a lot of foods you can enjoy without worrying about gaining a few pounds. Here are 22 foods you can eat a lot of and still not gain weight. Here are some things you can eat in excess without gaining weight. But before you do, would you please click the notice and hit subscribe? 1. Breathing issue bell together with the best popcorn. You can go crazy with this movie theater staple, but if you make it without butter and sugar, it's perhaps the healthiest snack you can have. Second place, celery sticks. If you're in the need for something crunchy and chips aren't an option, try celery stems. You'll really lose weight while eating them. 3. Although they're not exactly what you'd find in the typical American diet, if you prepare eggplants correctly by grilling or baking them, for example, you may eat this delectable vegetable without any restrictions. The fourth, citrus fruit. While on a diet, you shouldn't consume a lot of fruits, but citrus fruits are an exception because they are so delicious. 2. Muscle stiffness that affects digestion and skin. Number 5. Melons. In general, melon and watermelon assist your body eliminate extra liquid, so you can eat these fruits as a snack all day, every day. Number 6. Algae. You might assume that SpongeBob is the only one who eats algae, but bear with us here. By maintaining your hormones at a normal level, algae can support thyroid function and keep you from putting on the additional weight. Seventhly, if prepared correctly, zucchini, like eggplant, may make a delightful supper. Eating it has many health benefits, but it's so low in calories that you can eat it for a lifetime. Eighth vegetable, cucumber. While many of us may not be huge lovers of cucumbers, if you get used to the flavor, it's great for helping you lose weight and can even be enjoyed in your water. Ninth vegetable, beets. Fatigue salad is incredibly delicious and essential for weight loss. It also promotes more effective fat burning, and you can eat it till you turn pink. Number 10. Whole eggs. Your health will benefit greatly from these breakfast staples, particularly if you eat the entire assortment. Number 11. Pineapples. Who doesn't like pineapple if it isn't on pizza? Are incredibly tasty and sweet, and you can make them in a variety of ways. Best of all, you can eat them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner without gaining any weight. Number 12. Apples. 1 apple will put you to sleep and is excellent for controlling your digestion. Plums are a tasty addition to number 13. Salads and are high in potassium and vitamin C. It is not surprising to learn that 4. We can all eat as much issues with your heartbeat salad as we like, of course, without the really fattening dressing, but you can make it extra delicious by adding currants and cranberries at number 14. While it might sound like the next Post Malone album, currants and cranberries are actually 2 of the healthiest foods you can eat when on a diet. They are rich in vitamin C, which helps eliminate excess water, and they are great as snacks or added to salads. The vegetables known as Brassica oleracea, or small trees, together with broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage, are your allies in the battle against excess weight. They also have practically no calories. 16. Potatoes boiled. You might believe that because potatoes are heavy in carbohydrates, you should avoid eating them if you're attempting to diet. However, the British Nutrition Foundation discovered that potatoes really contain 5. Feeling? Well, dear viewer, you're only half right. Turns out the forks. We hear you say to your computer that starch is bad for you, but who cares? Num are actually rich with all sorts of vitamins, fiber, and other critical elements. The Human Nutrition Center has discovered that the entire potato includes a substance known as resistant starch, which has half the calories of conventional starch and gives you a fuller sensation. Being fuller leads to eating less calories, which, as you may probably guess, implies gaining less weight. Overall, this is supported by a survey conducted by the University of Sydney, which revealed that among the 38 foods provided, respondents thought boiling potatoes were the most satisfying. If you're 6, this is a hot tip. We should have titled that cold tip number 17. Cramps desire to enhance the amount of resistant starch in your potatoes. Cool them before you eat them. According to the University of Sydney's study, oatmeal came in 3rd place among foods that are satisfying. This is due to their high fiber content and ability to absorb large amounts of water. Additionally, they contain a type of fiber known as beta-glucan, which, in the words of West China Hospital scientists, slows down digestion and facilitates the absorption of carbohydrates. Keep this in mind the next time you're preparing for 7. Mood swings. If you choose this delicacy over cereal for breakfast, your weight will thank you. Number 18. Broth-style soups. Some individuals might believe that solid foods are more satisfying than liquids, but an Iowa State University study found that this isn't always the case. In fact, when soup was involved, the study indicated that liquids can occasionally be just as filling. Similar research from Pennsylvania State University revealed that eating soup at the start of a meal caused participants to eat 20% less calories overall. This finding has been confirmed by numerous scientific studies that show regular soup consumption can lower calorie intake, increase satisfaction, and eventually aid in weight loss because, as you may already know, less food equals fewer calories. Simply so you know, it's simply science. We advise you to limit yourself to soups with broth base because they have a tendency to aid constipation to be lower in calories than their 19-calorie cream-based counterparts. Beans. Our French-speaking viewers may be under the impression that we have talked about a lot of vegetables in this video, but in reality, we are talking about foods like lentils, beans, and peas, which are well known to be excellent sources of protein and fiber. In fact, some studies have suggested that because they are so filling, they may even help with weight loss. In fact, according to a study conducted by the University of Toronto, legumes may be 31 times more filling than bread or pasta. Gosh, is there anything more filling than pasta? Well, legumes are clearly number 20. Fish. These creatures of the sea and lakes are often highly controversial. While some people adore them and swear by their deliciousness, others cannot even tolerate their odor. One thing is certain. If you're on a diet, you can eat a lot of fish. To start, fish is high in omega-3 fatty acids, which may satisfy people more often than not. This is especially true if you're overweight or obese. Recall the University of Sydney study that we keep bringing up. Well, fish came in second on the list of foods that are most filling. But wait, people at Deakin University in Australia found that fish was even more satisfying than chicken or beef. The idea was further supported by research conducted by the Carlsbad University Hospital. The researchers even provided a numerical value for their study, demonstrating to the global audience that individuals who consumed fish at their subsequent meal consumed 11 fewer calories than those who consumed beef. Therefore, the next time you're in the meat aisle, consider purchasing some salmon, tuna, or mussels. Number 21, cottage cheese is the first dairy product in our video, and it's probably the best if you want to eat a lot of it without gaining a lot of weight. It's packed full of protein, but its calorie count is the exact opposite. In addition, this food is packed with nutrients, including B vitamins, phosphorus, calcium, and selenium. Its impact on fullness was found to be similar to that of whole eggs in one study conducted by the Joint Research Unit for Nutrition, Psychology, and Ingestive Behavior, which is, as we've already established, a positive thing. Number 22, kale chips. If you're in the mood for some chips, grab a bag of these. They're full of fantastic fibers and antioxidants, and your body will love you for buying them. Some people may find that they lower blood pressure and lower their chance of developing colon cancer. We're not just pulling this from our colon either. 2 different studies conducted by the Department of Health and Human Services and Central Washington University have theorized this. What's not to enjoy, and thus our compilation of foods you may consume without gaining weight is finished. What did you think of our list? Did you learn anything from it? What will you add to your diet? Do you have any favorite low-calorie meals that we overlooked? Please share all of your finest diet advice with us in the comments area below. If you like this video, please click the like button and share it with your friends. You can also subscribe to our channel to get more content like this.